we've been talking about some really simple yet impactful changes that you can make to your therapist profile on platforms like Psychology Today that are going to make it much more effective at attracting and serving your dream clients and patients. So I will link that video below. You can check it out. But I thought it would be fun to help illustrate the tips for us to take a look at a real live therapist who's putting this advice to good use right there on her profile. So I'm gonna pull this up here. Let's see. So Shawnee is a therapist here in the Twin Cities, and Shawnee works with sensitive LGBTQ kids and teens, and she graciously agreed to let us take a peek at her profile to see what's working really well. So take it away, Shawnee.
Hi, I'm Shawnee. I work with LGBTQ kids and teens, and I specialize in kids that get easily overwhelmed. And we are all overwhelmed right now. I'd love to support your tender-hearted kiddo any way that I can. Give me a call. I can't wait to learn more about your family. Bye.
So see, it doesn't have to be very involved. In fact, it can't be very involved. It's a brief video, but that's one of the tips, is to take advantage of the opportunity to introduce yourself on video. It goes such a long way to connecting with therapy seekers on the platform. So let's pull up Shawnee's actual profile. So we see here she has her clickable profile picture that links to that video we just saw. And we see it clearly specified that she offers video sessions, which is really important right now. And then if we get right into her narrative portion of her profile, we see that she starts out saying, I work with LGBTQIA kids, and I specialize in supporting kids that are easily overwhelmed. These children have tender hearts and oh so real struggles, tears, shutdowns, Game of Thrones level fights with siblings, and that's just distance learning on a Tuesday. Then there's their identity, or yours. The things you celebrate and nurture at home also cause worry when you think about your child out in the world. The idea that someone could bully them for who they are is too painful to contemplate. So right off the bat, she is making very clear, supremely clear who she works with. And she's also doing something quite advanced here, which is managing to speak directly to the kids themselves in a way, but also to the caregivers. She knows that the people who are going to be looking for her and her services are these gatekeepers into the lives of these kiddos. And so by speaking with compassion and also clarity directly to those adults, she's much more likely to make a really strong connection with them. Let's see, she goes on to say, your child is doing the best they can, but the feelings are just too big. Through play therapy and collaboration with you, your child and I will create more capacity to work through all the feelings and still have energy to embrace the freedom of being a kid. Most importantly, we'll do this in a way that honors all aspects of your child's identity. So again, she's continuing to connect, she's providing more context, and importantly, she's spelling out how she will work with the child or teen. And that's really important as well. It's kind of filling in the gaps of what is this process actually going to look like. And then she finishes up by saying, LGBTQ teens and adults, you're welcome too. Together, we'll rediscover your intuition, tune into your body to help you feel less stuck and learn to rest. Even in a pandemic, we can find balance and discover peace. So this is just a really beautifully executed narrative, because in very simple everyday terms, she spells out what she's all about, who she is here to serve, and she addresses them in a way that speaks to whomever happens to be on the platform looking at therapist profiles. So again, she's speaking to caregivers who might be the gatekeepers for a kiddo who needs who's looking for therapy. And she also speaks to teens in a way that doesn't talk down to them, isn't patronizing, is just very affirming and warm and welcoming and clear. And then if we pop over to her listed specialties and issues, really importantly, we see that they align directly with everything that we've learned about her from her narrative. So resist the temptation, especially when we're just starting out building our practices. There's a temptation to cast a really wide net and list out every possible topic you could address in therapy, but that's a mistake because it really waters down your message. Here, Shawnee is presenting herself as a specialist, someone who is uniquely qualified and delighted to work with these particular clients. So thanks so much to Shawnee for being such a good sport. She's actively building her practice. Let's see, I can take this down. Shawnee's actively building her practice, so I'll be sure to link her info below. But thanks again, Shawnee, and thanks to all of you. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.